Fighter aircraft or fighter jet is designed for the purpose of controlling essential airspace by destroying enemy aircraft in a battle or war. In other words, we can say that they are designed for air-to-air combat. Fastest fighter jet ever created was the NASA or US AF X-15. It was an experimental aircraft that resembled more of a rocket with wings but managed to reach a record 4520 mph. The fastest fighter jet in the world today is the MiG-25 Foxbat with a top speed of 2190 mph, half of the speed of the X-15. But how do we know that which is the fastest, or what is the scale of comparison between these aircrafts or the other military aircrafts? Because all the planes that I will talk about in this video are capable of speeds over Mach 2.0, that is the measuring scale, which means that it is faster than 1320 mph. So, in simple words, these jets are capable of flying at almost twice the speed of sound or faster. But these aircrafts are amazing. So watch the video till the end and find out the difference. Number 1. NASA or USAF X-15. The NASA or USAF X-15 is the fastest fighter jet ever created. It reached record top speed of Mach 6.72 or 4520 mph, which is more than 5 times the speed of sound. The X-15 was a joint operation between NASA or the United States Air Force. It was an experimental hypersonic rocket-powered aircraft developed in the 1960s and still holds the record for the highest speed ever recorded by a crude-powered aircraft. Of course, many rockets and vehicles destined for space can travel much faster, but as you will see, top 10 fastest aircrafts ever, the X-15 was faster than any other jet by a huge margin. Number 2. Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird. With a top speed only half that of the X-15, the Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird may seem slow in comparison. However, it is still one of only 5 aircraft ever produced capable of exceeding Mach 3.0. The SR-71 is the fastest fighter jet ever, considering the X-15 was more rocket-based and the fastest fighter jet ever produced and used in service. Used by both NASA and USAF, the SR-71 was developed in the 1960s. The last SR-71 was retired in 1999 by NASA. As well as flying fast, the Blackbird was capable of flying high for sustained periods. It could easily fly at heights of 25,000 meters. Number 3. Lockheed YF-12. The Lockheed YF-12 was the predecessor and prototype of the SR-71 Blackbird. Development began in the late 1960s, where 3 YF-12s were produced as prototype interceptor aircraft to replace the F-106 Delta Dart interceptor. At the time of development, the USAF was moving funding towards the Vietnam War and other military priorities. Following retirement by the USAF, the YF-12 went on to be a research aircraft for NASA before becoming the basis for the SR-71 that later went into production and served with the USAF. Number 4. MiG-25 Foxbat. Still in limited service today, the MiG-25 Foxbat is the only aircraft capable of speeds over Mach 3.0 in use by air forces. Developed in the 1960s, the MiG-25 quickly became one of the fastest fighter jets ever and has held that record for over 50 years. While more modern variants have been adopted such as the MiG-31 and MiG-29, the MiG-25 still plays a role as an interceptor and for reconnaissance missions with a few air forces around the world. Almost 1,200 were produced, although production has ended. When the MiG-25 is finally retired, there are currently no other jets capable of Mach 3.0 or faster in service anywhere in the world. Number 5. Bell X-2 Starbuster. Bell X-2 Starbuster is another rocket wing style aircraft much like the X-15. The Bell X-2 Starbuster was a research aircraft developed in the 1940s and 1950s. The X-2's main purpose was to study flight characteristics in the Mach 2 to 3 range. The X-2's main purpose was to study flight characteristics in the Mach 2 to 3 range, mainly the thermal thicket heating problem which was caused by the aerodynamic friction. The Bell X-2 was designed to faster and at altitudes higher than the Bell X-1 and succeeded at delivering valuable research. 3 years later, the X-15 would go into development and surpass the X-2 speed by quite some margin. Thanks for watching.